Welcome to the second episode of Heart and Soul, and we have an opening match for you. I am Shane Berkland. Standing next to me is Pat from the Boulevard Bullies. We have Jordan Reddington. We have Little Mouse. They're going to bring the havoc. Let's get to Mr. Entertainment.
The following contest is a first round match in the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament. Introducing first from under the ring, this is a Little Mouse. And the opponent from Freeport, New York.
That's right!
Here is Jordan Reddington!
Give me this mic. This NYWC Heart and Soul Cup, this might as well be the Jordan Reddington Cup. Did you guys know that the winner of the fastest time in the first round gets a bye in the next round? Look what I'm facing! Little Mouse, this isn't a match. This is a formality. That's right, you're not out of my league. Take this, sir.
You know, Shane, Jordan Reddington, such a well-dressed and articulate competitor. He's my pick to win the tournament because he knows what's going on. Fastest time, gets the bye, and here we are, match 1, episode 2. Time to beat, 3 minutes, 57 seconds. Let's see if Little Mouse can do it by gnawing, I guess, on a sport coat. Shane, have you ever gnawed on a sport coat before?
I have never gnawed on a sport coat, and I never judge a book by its cover. These two, you people at home might be thinking, what's Pat talking about? Jordan Reddington winning it? He can, but so can Little Mouse. Look at her. She grabs those pants, pulls that corporate suit off, and lets him know you're in the ring. You're with me, Little Mouse, right now.
Well, he called it the Jordan Reddington Cup, and I think that's what I'm going to call it.
You know what, Pat, you said before, have I ever gnawed on a suit? No. Have I ever been kicked like that? Definitely not. Did you see the velocity that he brought with that kick right to Little Mouse?
And here we go, Jordan Reddington going for, quick pin, trying to get that under a minute victory, secure a solid time to get that by. Jordan Reddington, I have never seen Under Armour look so baggy on a human being's body other than Jordan Reddington. He came prepared. You can at least say that.
Sometimes you gotta work smarter, not harder, and both of these competitors know all about that. But Little Mouse again. Once Little Mouse starts getting herself up, started to come at Jordan, and Jordan just sends her down to the mat. And look at Jordan's face. Surprise right there. Surprise. What can I do to keep Little Mouse down?
He has a look in his eye that I would place directly between knowing everything that can happen throughout the tournament versus not knowing even where he is.
Very well said, Pat. Very well said. These two, and Jordan, he might look like a goofball, but he knows what he's doing at all times. He insulted her with the backhand.
Backhand slap and the dancing L on the forehead. Haven't seen that in about 10 years.
But guess what?
Goes again. Blocked. Little Mouse, you can't discount Little Mouse.
Because she's not a loser. He danced at first and said, you are a loser with that stupid dance, and Little Mouse showed him what was up. She bit his hand, and that's what mice do. They bite, they claw, they gnaw, and that's what she's doing. She's gonna do that to get to the Heart and Soul Cup.
Well, I think that Jordan Reddington is still gonna win the whole thing, honestly.
He has to get by Little Mouse first, Pat. He has to get, and he goes up and he crushed. He came crashing down right on her back. 2 minutes,
Steps
2
up
minutes and 30
with
seconds.
The senton.
And a new time. A new time.
2:33. 2:32 just about.
Moving on to the second round of the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament, Jordan Reddington.
You dropped this down, Little Mouse.
I am here right now with the winner of his first round match.
That's right, say it again.
Well, I didn't say it once. NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament winner.
Woo! I like the sound of that.
I know, and you keep talking. So what do you have to say about your first round win? I think personally, you underestimated Little Mouse.
Underestimated? I've been here for 10 years. I finally thought NYWC was gonna bless me with an easy win. Do you see what Little Mouse did? She ripped my suit. This was custom tailored. That's he did that! Who's gonna pay for the tailoring? The dry clean? Bosses don't have money!
You can probably bring it back to the Salvation Army, and I'm sure they'll fix it for you.
The Salvation Army? This isn't some goodwill! I got it off the rack!
I'm sure you did. Well, thank you for joining us right now. That's very good. Congratulations on your win. What are you going to do next round?
I'm gonna win again! But I'll tell you what, I'm not wearing a suit, it's gonna be all business! Ah!
I think that's the way to go. I wouldn't wear the suit if I were you either. Back to you, everybody.
Jordan Reddington bringing that corporate swag, best time and a win. But business is about to pick up. We have the gladiator of the mat, Cristian Nunez, taking on Man Fun Jesus Johnny Radke. Let's get to Mr. Entertainment.
The following contest is a first round match in the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament. Introducing first from Buenos Aires, Argentina, this is Cristian Nunez.
Unreal.
And his opponent, from balls deep in the fifth dimension, this is the Man Bun Jesus.
Oh, did you see the Mack truck? Did he get the license plate? It says Cristian Nunez.
Woo! Absolutely crazy. Cristian Nunez going with a stiff forearm right to the back of Johnny Radke's head and laying the boots in. These two guys couldn't be more diametrically opposed, Shane. Two different styles, two different lifestyles, but you know your boy Pat from the Bullies is friends with both of them. I hang out with these guys backstage after the shows. You know how I do.
Pat, before I get into that statement, let's get into 2 minutes and 32 seconds. And look at Radke trying to get that time back. 2 minutes and 32 seconds is the time these two have to beat to get the bye. And let's get back to your comment. There is no way that you hang out with Cristian Nunez. That guy is always as serious as that clothesline right there. He is serious as that big boot. But maybe, I guess I could see you hanging out with Johnny Radke, taking a flight to the fifth dimension.
Yeah, well, you know, I have a way with people. You called my bluff. Not too excited about you doing it on the air, but Cristian Nunez, a very serious character indeed. State champion in wrestling. And you can tell he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Oh, a chip on his shoulder.
Huge spine
Johnny
buster.
Radke, if he has a chip on his shoulder, it's no longer there.
Maybe
'Cause
bone chips.
He's got bone chips on the shoulder.
I think that's a medical thing, right? Bone chips on the shoulder.
Now you're a doctor.
I'm a doctor. I hang out with doctors. I hang out with wrestlers. I hang out with state champions. I hang out with psychedelic pandas as well.
All in your mind, Pat. But let's get back to the time. 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Where they have a minute. Just think about it. 1 minute right now they have to beat the time. And I think Cristian is the guy that can do it.
That is a good point. It's so crazy to think about the time being 2:32. As you see, we're already ticking fast to 2 minutes. We're getting a submission here. Oh, that was his chance. You can tell he's going for it right here.
Pat, he just grabbed Radke by the nose. He was twisting it off, hoping he would just say, let me out of here. Let me go back to the fifth dimension, because that hurts. And he's bringing a pain again. He drove him down to the mat. Down to the mat.
You can tell that Cristian Nunez has no respect. Ooh, 2 count for Johnny Radke. And like I was saying before, it's so crazy to think that 2:32 is the time. It seems like it goes by like that, like the snap of a finger.
It's going by right now. You might as well snap your finger, because it's happening right here. It's done. Guess what? No bye. But now they have to make sure who gets to the second round. And Pat, we've been doing a lot of talk about Cristian Nunez, but Johnny Radke, he is animated. He brings everything. He brings all his passion, all his heart, all his soul, and he kicks out right there. That is what keeps his shoulder off the mat. So don't count Johnny Radke out. He's all about fun. He's all about being here for a good time, not a long time. He talks about the fifth dimension, and we all get there a little differently. but he knows if he wins this match, he's riding high into the 5th. But guess what? 2 days, he has a long way to go. But don't count him out. But don't count out Cristian Nunez either.
You can't count anybody out, really, and that's the point of the Heart and Soul Cup. So much heart, so much soul, 5th dimension or state champion. You see the Insagiri by Johnny Radke. This is anybody's matchup right now at 335.
Oh, he lands right up there. What's he gonna do? He's up where he belongs, and he lands a nice moonsault too. Oh, he kicks out.
Barely kicked out. Huge moonsault by Johnny Radke, floating down from the 5th dimension. He lulls him in with his floating.
Oh, did you see that? So we have 2 men just bringing the pain. Radke trying to use that element of surprise, and Cristian Nunez not even trying to surprise him. Every time Johnny Radke runs at Cristian Nunez, it's like running into a wall. What can Johnny Radke do to take down this New York State Greco-Roman wrestling champion? And look at him just bringing the pain, just those big feet right into his chest. And Johnny Radke bringing his way up. And there he is. Never say die. Never say die, Johnny Radke. Just bringing the kicks. But Cristian Nunez bringing the pain.
You saw it mentioned big boots by Cristian Nunez. You know, when we were hanging out, I asked him what his shoe size was, and he said 10 and a half.
Oh, it might be less than that because he just shrunk an inch. Did you see that DDT just driving his head down? And get it, Radke, get it. Where are you going? Why are you going to the top? Radke, you're losing out. I know you can't hear me, brother, but you don't want to go up to that top rope. You had him done. He was out. That DDT was perfect.
Johnny Radke going up. You're absolutely right, Shane. Taking too much time. You called it. Telegraphed that one. Cristian Nunez not comfortable up here, but giving chase to Johnny Radke. The huge man climbing up the turnbuckle, chasing you. That's got to be a scary sight for Radke.
And he knows he can do some damage here. He has it right there, looking for a big suplex. Johnny Radke holding off for dear life. And a big punch. He drops him down again. He will never give up. And here he is getting to the top rope, and he soars down from the 5th dimension. 1, 2, he kicks out.
I thought that was it. Johnny Radke took the long way, but still delivered the move he was initially going for. 6 minutes almost, and it's still anybody's matchup. This might be my favorite one so far, Shane.
Oh, he's striking it up right here. He's getting himself ready. He's feeling the 5th dimension.
I've seen this
flowing
before.
right into his body. Just to go for it. He caught him right on the chin.
Good Cristian Nunez.
Big spear down to the mat. Big spear down to the mat. This could be a pad. This could be a 2, 3. The 5th dimension is here. It's right now.
Here is your winner, advancing to the 2nd round of the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament. Man Bun Jesus, Johnny Radke. Advancing to the 2nd round of the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament, the Man Bun Jesus, Johnny Radke. Hey, listen, that was a very impressive win, but you know, before Mr. Entertainment was Mr. Entertainment, he used to be a geography teacher. Where exactly is the 5th dimension, or balls deep in the 5th dimension? Where is that?
Let me tell you, to travel to the 5th dimension, we all have different ways of getting there, brother. But the one thing that matters is that we all arrive. And let me tell you a joke, something that is very funny to me, and that is the NYWC. In the 1st round of the Heart and Soul Cup, wants to pin the 5th dimension against each other? That's unreal, man. They could have gave me anybody. They could have gave me Lil Mouse. They could have gave me the starving artist, Joel Osteen. But Man Bun Jesus has to go up against a real New York State wrestling champion, the real deal, STF, and that is just a big joke to me. NYWC, I'm watching what you're doing to Man Bun Jesus. We got 4 out of 5 of our champions sitting on their ass at home when the Heart and Soul has been here day in and day out for the past 4 years, and I know that I'm making it all the way to the finals, brother.
What more can I say? Man Bun Jesus, unbelievable confidence. Johnny Radke, hey, best of luck.
Thank you.
Back to the ring. That's unbelievable.
Pat, the worst thing is when you wake up in the morning, you see that big crack going across your windshield.
Shane, I live in Brooklyn. I don't have a car. I have no idea what you're even talking about.
It doesn't matter because what matters is Precision Ore Glass, located at 560 Bay Street in Islip, New York. And guess what? Even people in Brooklyn can hot tag them in at area code 631-706-3893. It's time for the main event from the depths of hell. We have James Ramison and his opponent flying down out of the sky. We have Corey Cooper. It's time for the main event. It's time for Mr. Entertainment.
The following contest is a first-round match in the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament. Introducing first from Manorville, New York, this is Corey Cooper!
Getting this up today. Easy.
And his opponent, from Detroit, Michigan, the Motor City, this is James Ramison!
Easy win.
Look at that man right there. Not to sound cliche, Pat, but it is David versus Goliath.
David versus Goliath. James Ramison can make anybody look like David. Probably 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". I'm not an expert at measuring things, but Corey Cooper, no small man in his own way. As they lock up, we'll see what happens, and you figured it was going to go that way to start off. Just throwing him around. The miasma, James Ramison.
Corey Cooper, he can pull anything out of the air. He is a high flyer, probably the best here in NYWC, and and he keeps on trying. He's locking up, going for a waist lock. It ain't working. He has to fly around, and he's showing right there. He's telling James Ramison right there, you know what? It's going to take more to take me down.
Yes, Corey Cooper probably with the highest vertical leap of anybody in NYWC. And he's going for the headlock takeover. James Ramison stopping him in his tracks. You see,
a big dropkick to the outside. If he holds on for too long, he gets manhandled. But if he brings the strikes, he can capitalize.
and you see him walking right over the top rope, almost just getting annoyed with Corey Cooper. See what happens here. Cooper just trying everything he can.
And look at there, the vertical leap, like you said before. He jumped up 6'7" up in the air. But it didn't pay off. It did not pay off. James Ramison has the answers to all of the questions. And look at him looking down at Corey Cooper. This could be the man that could take this whole cup. Look at him. He is the biggest man here, and he is. Did you see him? He went up in the air and came crashing down on Corey Cooper. I could almost hear Corey Cooper gasp his last breath right there.
That his chest cavity probably caved in. Have you ever had a 6'7" man just dump all their weight right on your rib cage? That's gotta be absolutely brutal, Shane.
And he's just kicking him. He's pushing him aside.
Look, you can see he's gassed. He's gasping for breath right there.
Pat, you said it. Have you ever had it happen? He did.
No,
And he's
I haven't.
dropping him down. He's dropping him out. He's not giving up. Corey Cooper will not give up. And he goes flying. And that is not what Corey Cooper is known for. He's known for a high flyer, but not that way right there. And look at James Ramison.
Look at the disrespect. 2 lackadaisical covers by James Ramison, and you see the time, 2:32 to beat, and it doesn't even seem like he even cares. He thinks he's got this match and this whole tournament locked up.
And there goes 2:32 has passed, but James Ramison right now has the second round in his hands as he crushes down on Corey Cooper.
I don't know what I would prefer least, a massive James Ramison senton. Look at that massive bear claw nerve hold he's got in there on
Corey Cooper, never say die, keeps making his way up, keeps making a big punch to the face. Another big punch.
Right on the jaw there.
Corey Cooper trying to topple this giant, and James Ramison says, no, not today, kid, and drives him down to the mat.
Here you go, leg hooked, 2.
Corey Cooper. Where is he getting it from?
Barely with the shoulder
Where
up.
is he getting this from?
Barely.
I'll tell you where he's getting it from.
Where?
He's getting it from the heart. He's getting it from the soul, because that's what it's all about. It's all about heart and soul. And James Ramison goes for the big knee, and Corey Cooper moves out of the way. Corey Cooper's making his way up. He's pulling himself up. He's using the ropes to tell this giant, and he's no one's home. No one's home, Pat. No one's home for the big boot. There he is, Corey Cooper. This is your chance. Get on him. Get on him.
You gotta chop that tree down, jumping up top, up and over, rolling through, using the quickness. That's really his only chance. Oh!
This is it, Pat. This is it, the chance he needs. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out.
Oh,
He kicked
man,
out.
I have seen Corey Cooper do that moonsault before, and I was excited to say, I think Ramison was hanging with Mr. Cooper right there.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper, but guess what? Corey Cooper could not get the 3. That might have been his last shot, Corey. The people at home are just saying, this Corey Cooper has everything to offer, and he gives
Those
it
right
again.
hands are
he gives
nasty.
it again. Corey Cooper is not giving up. Chops him down, chops him down. Look him in the eyes right now, Corey. Tell him what's up, and he does it. Kick right to the face. One more chance right
Here
here.
we go. 1, 2. Oh! Come on, Corey. You can pull this out. He's got to stay on him. Kicks, strikes with the quickness. Got to do a backflip, a front flip, any kind of flip you can do on James Ramison.
What can he do to keep this giant down? Insecurity to the face. Moonsault out of nowhere, and he's going up one more time. Is he going to the well one more time, or could this be the element of surprise that gets him to the next round? And he catches him. He caught him in mid-air. The giant knows what's happening and drops him
Massive
down.
fall-away slam there.
Look at Corey Cooper's body bounce off the mat. Bounce off the mat, and look at James Ramison right there. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out.
It must just hurt to be covered by that, man. That weight right on your chest, right on your shoulders.
Corey Cooper personifies heart and soul. James Ramison go for that big chokeslam. I've seen many matches end this way. Whoa, 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 what are you doing, James?
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Choke slammed him over the top rope to the floor.
Pat, stop. Pat, this is crazy. Another
gotta get
man,
somebody over there.
Another man just came crashing down to the outside.
Oh, man.
Forget it, ref. Get out there. Check on that man. That's concrete on the outside of the ring. And Corey Cooper, you heard that sickening thud. And look at James Ramison.
He's just laughing. He's laughing.
Sick man.
Look, just strutting around, laughing like he had it planned the whole time, Shane.
Referee doing his, look at Corey Cooper. Look at the pain. Look at him hold his back, his ribs.
You got to forget about the tournament now. I mean, you got to worry about Corey Cooper's career-lasting injuries.
We need a doctor right now. He's up to an 8 count right here.
Look at this
9.
sickening
I can tell you 10's
satisfaction
coming right now.
on James Ramison's face. Unbelievable.
The winner of this match by a result of countout, advancing to the second round of the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament, James Ramison. Well, what can I say? Mr. Entertainment, he's not always impressed, but right now he's very impressed. James Ramison winning your first match, NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament. What do you have to say about that?
Was there any other outcome?
I mean, in my opinion, there wasn't, but maybe in the hearts of other people, there was.
Well, they learned quick then. At the end of the day, people talk about how it's all about having fun. And I had some fun when I splattered Corey Cooper on the floor tonight.
Well, this is only the first round. There's more coming up. You don't know who you're facing next. What do you have to say to your opponents coming up?
Good luck.
I guess that sums it up right there. Good luck to whoever faces James Ramison coming up, the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup Tournament. Unbelievable. Good luck.
And that concludes this episode of the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow NYWC on all social media, and make sure to hit that bell to be notified of the next episode as we march towards the crowning of the winner of the NYWC Heart and Soul Cup.